I can't remember if we talked about this on the podcast, but do you ever hear Stephen King talk about, which book was it? I can't remember. What was the one with the car?
Christine.
Oh yeah.
Christine. It might have been Christine. I can't remember.
Are you sure it wasn't Cujo?
I know, maybe.
That was the dog.
But he talked about he went like away to his cabin one weekend to write, took a bunch of coke, passed out, and then he woke up on Monday and there was a book written.
It was Cujo.
Oh, was it Cujo?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He fucking Maximum Overdrive, which by the way is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Oh yeah,
and it's so horrible. And it's based on.
I love it.
It's based on a Stephen King book,
and
he directed it.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Emilio Estevez. Starred in it.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw it.
It was when Emilio Estevez was just starting out in acting. I think.
Yeah.
It was like one of his first movies.
It had the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin on the front.
Yeah.
Like, that's what everybody remembers. Is like the truck.
The fucking trailer
that had a Green Goblin.
The soundtrack is AC/DC.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
nice.
trailer for it is just Stephen King standing there. We're gonna scare the hell out of you. And he watch interviews with him now talking about it. He was so high. He had cocaine. Yeah.
Well, it was great. It was awesome. I loved it. As a kid, I watched that many times.
I still watch it.
So your audiobook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you have Audible and you get books to listen to, this is a suggestion of mine, and it's cheap. So like I
Is
have
this like Oprah's book club?
This is it's going to be my book club. So this is going to be like so. Can we do like a reverberate like Darrin's book club?
Yep. Just happened.
That's awesome. And so this is book number 1. I guess.
Nice.
And it's not my favorite book by any means. However, it's like $6 on Audible.
Yeah.
Like
It's super cheap.
It's not your favorite, but it's cheap.
It's a rare book. I have Audible subscription, so I get a free book every month. So I don't even waste my token on it.
Right.
Those books are like $30.
Yeah.
But so it's like $6, so it's a cheap thing to get if you. But the first one, I don't think it's an actual book. I don't think you can buy the copy. These are called lit RPGs, and it's a literature role-playing game book, right? And they're all the same. It's a book about a guy or a girl who goes into a computer game kind of scenario where you have stat points and you gotta
and you level up as you
level
go.
up. And as like so when they're talking on like in the audio book, like they'll read their stats, like your strength is 12. And, they go down through all.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of thing, if you are into like,
but you don't actually play or do
you don't play.
anything.
You're just listening.
Okay.
But like the guys that's playing is like he gets to pick points and put them in stats and stuff like that, like you would in a game you were playing.
Oh, okay.
But it's yourself.
Okay.
And that's what the whole story of the concept is about.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of those, and this is one of them. And they typically don't do books. Like it started out with someone L. Ron. He did a book.
L. Ron Hubbard.
No. he wrote a book series called The Land, and they call him the father of lit RPG.
Oh.
It's because he kind of invented it, right?
Okay.
But anyway, it's called Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
And I was getting all these ratings. Like it has like 10,000 5-star
it's
ratings.
fucking crazy.
And so I'm like, I have to try it,
Right.
And it's not like so. I knew it was a lit RPG. And I don't think this is an actual physical book that you can buy. I think it's just all audio.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
It
might be.
I don't really know.
But the guy who was reading it, that's so important in an audiobook. If the guy that's reading the book is a shitty reader, you won't even listen to the whole. It's hard to listen to the whole book.
That's true.
It's like I've wasted tokens on really bad books because the good book was great, but the guy reading it was awful.
If you ever wrote a book, would you do the audiobook or would you have someone else read it?
Oh my God, no, I'd never fucking read it. My voice sucks. I'm surprised people listen to me on this show. but no, the person I would have read it is Stephen Pacey. That guy, he's an Audible reader. Like he does all Joe Abercrombie's books.
Yeah.
So good, so talented.
I'm trying to think of who I would have read my audiobook.
Probably Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, he has a book on there himself. Like he has a book like to go to sleep to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Dungeon Crawler Carl is a lit RPG. It's a little bit unusual though because there's fantasy aspects to it, but it's also like a modern aspect.
Okay.
Basically, for whatever reason, him and his girlfriend's cat go down into they have to go down into the dungeon, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna give any spoilers away if you watch or actually get the book.
I'm not.
Not you. The people are listening. Maybe some people.
People are listening.
Wait,
anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, he goes down into this dungeon, and it's funny. The guy that does the voice acting does such a good job with the main character's voice, and it's so different. I have to say, the cat ends up talking, and it's Princess Donut, and so like the guy he ends up having a catchphrase, and it's "God damn it, Donut," because Donut keeps doing shit she shouldn't be doing. But it's hilarious. It's funny. It's entertaining. I absolutely love it. If you think that you might like listening to a book like that, get this one first because it's cheap. Yeah. And it's good, and you'll know if you like it right off the bat.
Nice.
You started telling Riley and me on the way to Sheetz there the other day, and that it's been in my shopping cart on Amazon for months.
Oh, yeah.
And I just never pulled the trigger on it.
Well, you have to now. I mean, listen,
you have to,
or I'll kill you.
Yeah. Stacking bodies, That's what we do.
No, but a lot of times when you listen to a book like that, they get old. But whoever wrote it was very creative. Like how he did everything was very creative. And then the voice actor, he does. So the guy doesn't have any shoes on, right? And he's stomping shit with his shoes, with his feet, his bare feet. Yeah. And so there's an AI that gives that talks about if you get achievements. There's they do really really funny AI things that's telling them about what their achievement does. Mm-hmm. But every time it comes to where he's stomping his feet, he's like, this is awards for stomping your feet. Yeah, I mean, it's really creepy because the AI the whole way through so far is just teasing it that he loves. He's like a foot fetish, and it is hilarious. So he doesn't even want to get the rewards because I get to listen to this guy.
Comedy in book form can be really difficult.
It's so. Yeah, I agree. It is very hard, and these guys do a very good job with it because a lot of times when somebody's trying to be funny, it comes off very cheesy. And maybe it wouldn't have been in real life, but it's comedy is hard in books.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
How many times can you think of that you were reading something and laughed out loud?
Right. Yeah. I do have a couple authors that I purchase regularly that can do that.
I've laughed out loud to Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I not a book, but there's a script. So back in the day, I think I'm still part of it, but I don't do anything anymore. Yeah. I was on in a Facebook group for the Pittsburgh area for filmmakers, amateur film. Sure. And this guy posted this script on there, and he's just like, "Hey, here's the script. Here's what it's about. I'd love for someone to read it and give me your feedback." And just randomly, I read it. It was so funny. I was laughing out loud while I was reading it.
Really?
That's awesome.
And what's funny is at the time, this is my old job, so my old job was I would take video equipment and record legal depositions. Ooh. And literally all the job was you set up, wait for everyone to start, but then once you start, you literally sit there until they say, "Okay, we're done." Then you hit stop
recording.
Up. That's it. And they can go on for hours and hours.
That would suck so bad.
So did you just fuck with your phone?
So you're supposed to pay attention the whole time.
Why would you? Why would you have
just in case they need to stop or need to do something? But
there's a bell.
It takes 3 seconds to hit it.
So a lot of time I would read something on my computer. So I was reading this script. Yeah. And at one point,
did you start laughing during their deposition?
Shut up!
That's awesome.
Something caught me off guard, and I went. And I remember the one attorney looked back at me like this, and then I was like, "Oh crap!" It was so funny, and as far as I know, nothing's happened with it. But I thought
that's too bad.
And we might have to make that movie someday, just because it was so funny.
Do you remember what it was?
I still have it. Oh, the scene
that made you laugh.
I don't think I remember which one it was.
Well, if you still have it, we should look it up and read that part.
I still have it. Yeah.
You should. I mean, I wonder if you needed context maybe to make it funny.
We can do a read.
Oh, we'll look at it.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's really cool.
We'll make the little snippet anyway. Fuck Hollywood. They don't know good shit.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, we'll move on to Stranger Things.
Let's do it.
All right, so
Yeah. Or as I like to call it, the Nancy Show.
oh.
Well, I don't really say that. My good friend Dave Chappelle does.
Does he?
You don't know.
I don't.
Maybe he did.
I haven't talked to him for a week, so maybe.
Did we do the don't fact check us on the bonus episodes?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah,
real quick.
don't just listen.
I mean, you should know by now.
Jesus.
How many times I gotta tell you? I'm getting sick of saying it, if I'm being honest.
All right, so just a quick recap. Yeah. We're not going to go every detail because it was like 2.5 hours long.
It was a fucking movie.
It was a movie.
You have the
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to
because I got to remember what happened. So if you could start off.
So it starts with they end the last episode. They had a shootout and they drove into the Upside Down.
Oh right.
And so the military, Sarah Connor, because I never remember her name,
Dr. K.
Dr. K.
Yeah.
Figures out that
man is she wrinkly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
They figured out someone interfered with their gates.
Yeah.
And she puts it together that they're messing with our gates somewhere.
Those darn kids.
Yeah. And the group gets inside, gets to the lab building. I forget what that the building was.
Yeah.
But it was just the four guys.
Everyone at first. And they kind of split up.
Yeah.
Or they go to the tower. And they kind of split up. One group starts climbing the tower.
Right. Because they're doing the slinky maneuver, right? Yeah, that's right.
The slinky maneuver?
I don't know.
Okay. They're trying to get up into Vecna's world.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Hopper and Eleven. And Kaylee and the supply guy.
Yeah.
Go
Santa.
to the lab.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody else is getting ready to climb the.
Because 11 and I forget it's Kaylee or Callie, they're gonna attack Vecna's mind while the rest of the gang goes up and attacks his body.
Yeah.
Is the plan.
Yeah. They need to get into the other world.
Right.
Because it's gonna be close enough that they're gonna be able to crawl into the other world.
Right.
Yeah. Steve used the slinky over top of the thing to show how.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I don't pay attention.
Meanwhile, the military finds the science teacher and Erica up in that church tower.
I love them together.
Oh my god, that part was my favorite. I really like the science teacher.
Yeah, both characters were great.
She swore, and he says, "Hey now," and she said something on the lines of, "Some situations it's appropriate."
She's like, we're saving the world.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Pretty goddamn swell." He is amazing.
Yeah, that was a great, and they were in charge of blowing up the gates.
They opened them with a radio.
Open them. That's right.
So the crew starts climbing the tower.
Mm-hmm.
They get to the top. 11 gets in the back to tank thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they figured out Hopper's going to signal her
with Knox.
With Knox. I forget what the first one is, but then the third one's like, okay, you need to hurry up.
Pull the trigger now.
You need to kill him.
Yeah.
And because Vecna has started the process.
Right. That planet is...
It's ready to smash into the fucking
Which looked
world.
really cool.
It was badass. The filming was amazing.
Yeah. And it starts coming down, and they see, oh crap, it's going to hit the top of the tower.
Why would they even thought that it would line up with one of those
fissures? I wondered that too.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a
I myself just pictured that there was just going to be like a portal, and then they kept talking about a planet.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then, it's not going to line up.
Well, you know what? They had to get inside of that thing, so maybe they didn't know how strong that stuff was. Like they portrayed it as stone, but when it was coming down, maybe they were like they didn't realize that was just.
They started freaking out. It's not lining up. It's not lining up.
There was a hole.
I thought maybe when they first got up there, they looked up and thought, well, maybe it'll hit that hole.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh crap, it's not going to hit the hole.
That's some fucking commitment. It took a while to climb that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck
but
steps.
How else are you going to get up there?
I choose death.
So 11. 8 and they get Max.
Right.
And they're going, because Max is leading them through Vecna's memories.
Oh, yeah, because she was in there for 2 years.
Right, yeah. So
she must have been just exploring.
Yeah. She's kind of a badass.
And so meanwhile, Hopper's signals are hurry up, kill him, kill him,
Bang,
kill
bang,
him.
bang.
And the tower starts getting crunched at the top.
Yeah.
And people start falling all over the place.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And 11, 8, Max make it into the house and see them doing the chant thing to merge the worlds.
Yeah. They interrupted it.
Right.
The ceremony, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which was satisfying to see her go in, just be like, boom, bitch. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And grab Henry and throw him out of the house.
Yeah.
through the window.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah, it was.
But just as that happens, the tower shakes and
Right.
Steve almost falls and dies.
So that part,
Jonathan.
that was touch and go. That was I sat there and thought, I wonder if they're going to kill somebody this episode.
I was hoping they did.
Well, you were hoping they did?
Yeah.
Especially Steve, because they made a whole music video about please don't kill him.
Oh, yeah, everyone loves Steve.
Everybody loves Steve,
right?
And you know what? I remember the second
go.
season. He was kind of a dick, right? Or the
First season.
First season, yeah.
And he ends up being like one of my favorite characters. You know,
yeah,
absolutely.
But this moment where he falls was one of my least favorite parts of the episode, and not because they had him fall.
Right.
I hated how much they played into it. It was so slow, and at one point it turns to black for like 3 seconds. I felt like they were looking at the camera like, is he gonna die?
Did it happen?
I was like, okay, just show. Like, I would have rather had it just happen quick and kind of surprise you. Like, oh crap, he almost. But anyway, Jonathan catches him.
Yeah.
So he
and of course it was Jonathan because they had beef.
Well, it had to be Jonathan.
You know,
makes sense.
Whatever. You know, beer and sausage.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, fuck.
Beer.
So 11 stops the process. She and Vecna are kind of having a standoff.
Yeah.
And he comes back into the house and he's looking for the kids.
The kids are all gone.
Right. And
it's pretty cool.
That was a cool moment.
When that happened, I thought, how the fuck did they do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's no way.
Yep.
I was sitting there thinking, there's no way they're going to be able to explain how they got this kids out fast enough. People are going to bitch about this.
But 8, with her powers, made an illusion and hit all the kids.
It was badass.
Such a brilliant play.
And you know what? I hate 8. Like, I don't think that she's a good character.
Right.
But that was a cool part of the scene.
Yeah, it was very cool.
They couldn't have done it without her.
No.
Honestly, so.
And at first I thought, okay, so now they're hidden in the house. Like, so what? Like, they still have to do this. But it was actually kind of a genius plan because they see Vecna change his hand and start like attacking 11, and all the kids realize, oh, he is the monster.
Yes.
So
it worked. And
so
now now the kids are ready to fucking run.
Right.
Once they realized they weren't lying.
Round them fuckers up. Yeah.
It
was a
cool.
bitch to begin with.
So the kids escape. Vecna finds the illusion, but they're gone.
Yeah.
And then 11 and 8.
Yeah.
11 pins him to the table. They attack him, and then he just vanishes.
Yeah. He just disappeared.
So I thought that was kind of stupid when he just vanishes.
Weak.
Because he wasn't defeated. No. I mean, I know he went to his body, right? That's like he got out of the mind.
He got out of that part of his mind, I guess.
Yeah. Is that when he got his body started moving? Then
no.
See that? So that's why I didn't understand it. Well, he went somewhere else, man.
Yes, he was after the kids. He had to get them.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
That's right.
First.
Okay.
So what he did is he leaves, and then the next scene is Hopper's in the lab, and he sees bottles of the like herbicide or something. Agent
Orange from
when he was in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So the lights start flickering, and he sees his daughter who died, who had cancer, and I forget what she's saying, like, "Oh, you could have saved me.
Yeah.
Now you're not going to save." Like, really messing with him.
And it was harsh, man.
Yeah, it was harsh.
It fucking went right to the dad, man.
Yeah. Vecna went after him.
Yeah.
And
so that's what Vecna was doing.
Yeah. They say over and over that's how Vecna gets you, is by your fears, and a man has left his daughter down would suck.
I didn't get I mean I knew that something was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought like things were just getting fucked up because of 11.
Yeah.
And maybe it was like a pulsing off of her or whatever.
Right.
I never put it together that he was actually there fucking with him.
So I think it was smart because Vecna thought, okay, he saw all of 11's memories.
Right.
When he touched her. So he saw the plan. He sees her body where they're at.
Yeah.
So I think it was smart. He thinks, okay, I'm just going to go after your body.
Right.
Yeah.
Because 11's the biggest threat to him, clearly.
Yes. Yeah. And he tried to go out. I mean, he did it before. Early episodes, he went after bodies. So.
And he messes with Hopper, freaks him out.
Was he in Hopper's mind?
Yes, I think so.
That's how the only way it could have happened.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Because then Vecna shows up.
Right.
And Hopper just turns and shoots him.
Well, that's what you would do.
Right.
Yeah, fuck, there he is.
But then he disappears, and Hopper had shot the water tank that 11 was in.
Yeah, and he thought he shot her.
Yeah.
Well, they showed blood.
Well, yeah, because he...
he had to finish up because he just shot it.
Right. So he opens up, pulls her out, and she's shot and dead.
Yeah, he starts smashing the glass.
Which was brutal to watch the first time.
It was fucking brutal. But that banging, 11 and 8 could hear it in the upside.
That's right, because they were leading the kids out.
Right.
And she was like, oh, why is he signaling? He's like, oh, no, he's not signaling because he's just banging on it.
Oh, yeah, because it wasn't real.
Right.
I had forgot about that.
Yeah, it was an illusion by Vecna.
Yeah.
He didn't even hit her.
No.
No, but he was getting her out of his mind. He was
right.
That was very smart.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was almost too smart.
That was so many layers.
It
wasn't necessary.
I don't think so. I loved it.
You're smarter than me.
Yeah, I didn't put all that together. I'm kind of stupid.
It was a very deep plot.
Yeah,
it was.
Damn.
The Duffers. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Them fucking guys can write a story.
They have a new story coming out. I'm very excited on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how it is. So where are we at? So the kids make it to the cave.
Yeah.
Now Vecna is back pursuing them.
Right. As Henry, though.
As Henry.
Right.
11 wakes up and she's like, what'd you do? See, Hopper just pulled her out.
out of the mission.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the mission only works if it goes to plan.
They have the conversation about, because Vecna showed 11 and 8 talking about, no, we need to stay in, and when the Upside Down blows up, we're staying here.
Right.
Yeah,
because they're afraid the military is going to get their blood and make more Vecnas.
Start over.
Right.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what what the government would do.
You know, I mean, listen, I'd do it too.
Everybody does it.
You know.
Everybody does that.
We cloned sheep in 1996. I'm pretty sure we can do it with people now.
Maybe.
I bet you.
Oh, the first genetically modified baby took his first steps here like last month.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Designer babies. What a deep story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Anyway. I remember talking about that in, I think it was 10th grade biology. Mm-hmm. My biology class talking about how they were working on, you're going to be able to pick your kid's hair color.
Yeah. You absolutely
taller,
you actually
shorter,
can now.
You know.
Yeah, it's called
crazy.
It's called CRISPR.
Yeah, CRISPR.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And it's legit. It's happening now. It's fucking amazing.
The military shows up at the lab.
Yeah.
They use their sonic thing, so 11 and 8 are shut down, basically.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah, I hate that weapon. That was like the cheesiest
Everyone
way.
hates it.
It was so cheesy way to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, this is too easy.
I thought there could have been a cooler way.
There had to have been something. Well, I mean, I don't know what it would have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm Duffer Brothers.
Honestly,
it worked for me.
I'm a fucking accountant. I don't come up with good ideas.
Yeah, right. I just sell things.
They end up. Hopper gets caught with 8.
Yeah.
But the dude on the roof takes C4 and throws it at the helicopter because the helicopter had the weapon pointed at him.
Yes.
Blows it up. And
Wasn't that cool?
That was awesome.
Then
that was awesome.
One of the badass scenes in the finale, as soon as it's off, so there's the explosion, the one head guy shoots his gun, but then 11 comes in and just starts snapping everybody's necks.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. That was one of my favorite scenes.
And then says she takes his gun, puts it under his chin, and pulls the trigger. I was like, holy cow.
That's the scene when I started Googling the body count for Stranger Things. 969 plus. That includes humans
total
and
monsters.
No kidding.
Kills.
That's a lot. That's a lot more than I would not have guessed that high.
No.
Ever.
Yeah.
I would have said like 200.
Yeah.
That would have been my guess.
969.
Holy shit. Calm down, Duffer Brothers.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, are you trying to tell us something?
But with the explosion, 8 got shot.
Yeah.
And dies.
Right.
So then 11.
Which I think we all knew that she was going to die.
Well,
if you had to pick one,
they brought her in for a sacrificial lamb.
Well, here's the thing:
somebody's going to die.
If you had to pick one person out of that whole group that you had to have die, it's going to be her, right? She's the least popular, least well known,
but it carries the least weight.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe they should have had somebody die.
But I'm not convinced she died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think happened?
I think it was an illusion to get away from Hopper.
Oh, that would be genius.
Hopper.
But we'll get into that more later.
Is this your theory, or you read about this?
This is someone else may have come up with it, but this is my theory.
Okay.
After watching it a couple times. Anyway,
whatever it is, we fucking copyright it.
Yeah, it's our theory now.
Meanwhile, the group made it up into the other world.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
And they're walking to find Vecna.
I think it was a D&D word they used. If I'm thinking right.
I forget.
Gosh, that does sound right, actually.
It does sound right.
But it was a completely barren world. It was like
it was like a desert world.
Referenced it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing that bothered me was, as I was watching it, the whole time they're walking and talking to each other, I was like, why are we walking?
Yeah. Run, bitch, run!
We know Vecna's after the kids.
Yeah.
The world's going to end.
Well, either Vecna's fighting 11 or has the kids.
Yeah.
Why aren't we running?
You know what's funny? I didn't even think about it.
That bothered me when I was watching.
Did you think about it? I'm thinking like,
I fucking thought about it. It was like watching the fucking Hobbit movie. So much goddamn walking. Fuck God.
I was taking notes on my phone as I was watching it the first time.
Yeah.
And one of the things I wrote, why are we walking to the mine prison? Lucas had a good line. So they make it to that world, and someone said, like, does this make us astronauts or something? And then one of them says, well, interdimensional astronauts, and Lucas says, suck it, Armstrong.
That was awesome. I wish he would have got a better story arc.
Yeah, he felt a little neglected.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, he is hitting max though, so.
He ended up with her anyway.
Yeah, so
win-win.
It's not all bad.
Yeah, it's not all bad for her.
Listen,
things could have gone worse.
Yeah,
glass half full.
Yeah, he probably did have one of the happier endings.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
he wasn't sad in his life.
Right.
Everybody else kind of just gave up. This is what everybody expected.
So they're on their way to the mine prison. Eventually, they make it there, and I forget. So Vecna as Henry is following the kids.
Oh yeah.
To the cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's and Holly's like, he can't come into the cave. Everybody get in the cave.
But then he makes it through the cave.
Kind of. He starts to come.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's like painful for him.
Yeah.
But he gets through. Yeah.
So the Stranger Things is based on the Montauk Project, which we talked about one of those things.
Yeah.
So the cave entrance, and it's referred to as the M Cave in the show. There's actually a story connected to Area 51 about the M Cave.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We might have to talk about that in one of these episodes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Great.
Well, it could be an update.
Okay, there you go.
Sure, we can just make it an update to our whole topic.
Yeah.
But they're using all these references from so many different genres of storytelling.
Yeah.
It's really nice for. I don't ever see this weird shit in movies. It's really neat for me.
Yeah.
So I think at this point, Holly is kind of leading the kids away from him.
Yeah.
And they eventually make it to where he killed that guy as a child.
Yes.
Right.
Well, all this shit started.
Yeah. There's like that scientist dude.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I missed it or just I don't really know what the story is like. Where did that briefcase come from?
I don't think they ever explained that.
Okay.
I wondered it too.
I wasn't sure if I just missed something.
I definitely didn't see anything about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wondered it too.
And it's so Vecna stops there. He sees himself as a kid, and Will connects with him. So they're both kind of watching it. He sees it. He gets shot in the hand as a kid. He then kills the guy with the rock.
Yeah.
and then he opens up the case, and there's this like red stone thing,
rock, like the portal stuff from like the upside down.
Yeah,
right? That's the colors, red.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it kind of enters through the hole in his hand and takes him over.
Yeah.
And so that's like the connection to the Mind Flayer, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
And that's where his powers come from.
Right.
Yeah. So he was just a normal kid up to that point.
Right. And I like the scene where at one point Will sees all this and he's like, oh, the Mind Flayer is just using you too, like all of us. And he tries to talk Henry out of it.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do this. Help us fight it. And at one point I was like, is he going to turn him? Like, is Vecna going to help him?
I thought it, and I was hoping.
I was hoping too, but no, Vecna says no.
Yeah, fuck off.
Or maybe the Mind Flayer said, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And so at that point we see the finger thing that all the kids are kept in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Well, we find out it was actually the Mind Flayer, which I thought was a really cool reveal.
It was neat. I didn't like the Mind Flayer.
Oh, really?
I'm not for those big, giant, colossal monsters. It wasn't like it was just a kaiju. I mean, it had intelligence and whatnot.
Right.
And they showed that thing way back in like season 4, right?
Season 3.
Season 3.
But it was just like the smoke version.
Yeah, but isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You actually see the
monster.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And they did good. Did the design.
Oh, yeah, it looked good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Vecna and the kids are inside the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, quite literally.
Literally.
If I'm gonna have a fucking royal chamber, I'm gonna have it inside this giant spider.
I thought he was gonna say he wanted a royale with cheese.
Why would he say that?
Well, because I'm dieting. I'm really hungry right now. And he said royal. And I remember Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Royale cheese.
Royale and cheese.
I never saw it.
You never seen Pulp Fiction?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening? That's like, it should be up your alleyway. Don't you like Quentin Tarantino at all?
Yeah, he's fine. I don't know. I just...
You need to watch it.
Yeah, you should watch it.
It's free.
I like that. That's my favorite.
You should watch it.
Okay.
Just Google when you're home.
I'm on it. What movie? About
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
That had Samuel L. Jackson in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to knock out that cord. She's the one who's doing it. It's her tail. We'll type that down.
Talking about the cat.
Yeah.
So the Mind Flayer comes after the crew that's up in that world.
Yeah.
And one of the most badass entrances, this rock comes flying in and hits the Mind Flayer.
Yes.
And you look and it was 11.
It was so cool.
It was cool.
To me, it was right up there with Thor entering Wakanda.
Yeah, it was badass.
It was badass.
They framed it beautifully.
She takes off and jumps up and goes right into the Mind Flayer. And so the crew, she starts fighting Vecna on the inside. The crew is fighting the Mind Flayer on the outside. And there's a line where, they come up with this plan that they're going to lead it. There's this canyon, and they're going to lead it into the canyon, and then the rest of the group will shoot it from above.
Yeah.
And I think...
Nancy's the best.
Yeah. So
she's the best.
Yeah, Nancy started shooting at it.
I forget. I wish I would have written down the whole context. They're talking about who's going to be bait, and Nancy just goes, "I am," and starts walking with her gun towards the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, like that's how you make a badass character.
That's right. You know what? I'm it.
You don't need to talk about how badass they are. Just show them doing badass stuff.
It.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool. So 11 fights Vecna inside, which was cool.
Did you think during that 11 reveal? Did you think she's gonna fight the monster? Because that's what I thought.
Wasn't sure.
And I was like, how would I fare against Godzilla?
Yeah, even with her powers, I was wondering, okay, how's she going to take on this monster?
Yeah.
Well,
then she flew in.
I was pretty fucked up at the time. I think what I was thinking
at
was...
the time.
I think what I was thinking was, is that pizza done? Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That makes sense.
So they lead the Mind Flayer into the canyon. They set on fire and start shooting and stuff. 11 is fighting Vecna, and I feel like I'm trying to remember. It was kind of, I think he started to get the upper hand a little bit because he's pretty powerful. Yeah. And then Will takes over Vecna.
Yes.
And what does he like? Break his arm and rip his arm off or something?
It was so
awesome.
So cool.
So Will's attacking him with his mind, and then 11 just takes him and shoves him down on this spike and kills. Well, pretty much kills him.
Yeah. Listen, you ain't coming from that.
Right.
Yeah. He ain't coming back.
So the rest of the group gets in. They get the kids out. I loved that they had Will's mom took the axe and cut his head off.
Oh yeah, Joyce.
Yeah, I just felt so right that she would get to
do it.
Put him down.
Yeah, she was the one who went through all the shit, right?
I really didn't piece that together until she said you fucked with the wrong family. And she started chopping. I'm like, holy shit, it did start with Vecna stealing her son.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, Joyce, fucking send it.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. So they after that, pretty much they go back down. They get with Hopper, and they're on their way out.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Everyone lived?
I was disappointed. I wanted Mike to die.
Yeah. There was a lot of people who wanted people to die.
Yeah.
And so literally, I wrote in my notes, everyone lived. Was this D&D after all? Because I thought, oh crap, maybe this was them playing D&D because everyone lived.
Sure.
And then I wrote down, it can't be over. So at one point they're driving out, like everyone's having fun. They're driving around. Yeah. I was like, no, there's something else coming.
Yeah.
And they drive out the portal, and the military's there and has them surrounded. And I was like, oh shit,
the fucking humans, son of a bitch.
So they take him out of the truck. They have everyone lined up with guns, and they look for 11, and she's not in the truck.
Right.
And at this point, I think it's important to note that they had one of those guns, those sonar meters pointed at the truck, and she's not in there. And they look up, and she's in the portal.
Still,
where the whole world's collapsing in.
Oh, that's right, because they blow up the lab.
Yeah.
So the upside down's collapsing.
Right.
And they look up, and she's in the portal, and of course Mike and Hopper's screaming. Everyone, but those
trying
two,
trying to get up to her.
And she talks to Mike in her mind.
In her mind, yeah.
And so
that was pretty dope.
Yeah,
it was cool.
It was really cool. And they talk and have a touching moment. And then it goes back, and then she disappears.
Yeah.
So
in the disaster.
Disaster.
She's dead. That's what they're implying.
Yeah.
So literally, this is at this point. While I was watching, I wrote down, Elle disappeared like an illusion. Was this the plan with Callie? Because
you called it. How you were watching it?
Yeah, I didn't see the end yet.
Yeah.
I wrote that down because how she it just looked weird. It was just like, whoom. I thought it looked like she was an illusion.
Is that why you think Callie was or 8 was still alive?
Yes.
She was helping her.
I think 8 did that.
Hi, puppy.
So Hopper thought she was dead.
Yeah.
And then they left, and then she went somewhere else. I don't know.
Well, if you're going to do that, what my mind went to was I would assume they did that so the what's her name would think they were dead. She was dead. The evil bitch.
Yeah, later on.
Yeah.
You're talking when 11 disappeared.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying when 8 was shot, she did that so Hopper would think she was dead.
Okay.
And so Hopper would think, okay, they're not doing their plan.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. But I think she lived, and then 11 was an illusion.
That's what I think. But I didn't think that until I watched other people's opinions.
When she escaped, where she escaped, I don't know, but I think she's still alive.
The reason why I don't think that's true is because of the conversation she had with Mike. Would you sever ties so completely if you're just trying to fool out that woman? I don't know.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have rather gone on a run.
You don't only need to fool the woman. I mean, even if she didn't want to tell him because she didn't want him to break or under or whatever, she just didn't have to tell him anything. You wouldn't have to tell him that whole spiel that she did.
Unless you really wanted to sell it and you wanted him to move on with his life and not be looking for
together,
you.
Know. If you want to move fast, go alone.
Boy, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I like that it's up for debate.
So do I. People... We'll talk about some controversies at the end. I'm sorry.
So after that, I think there's the time jump. I don't think anything else really happens.
No, the time jumped. to their graduation. How long was that?
I think it was 18 months.
Yeah.
Later.
That's right. That's what they said.
Yep.
So the kids are graduating.
Yeah.
You kind of get an update as where everyone else is at. Nancy was a reporter somewhere.
Yeah, she got a job, and then she decided to fuck it. She was going to be a journalist, which is what she wanted to be in season 1.
Right. Yeah, right.
Jonathan's in film school. Steve's coaching a baseball team, which I loved.
Yeah, that was awesome.
They did such a great job building him.
So what I thought they were all great.
Yeah.
What I thought was really unique about the show was it was a long episode. What was it, 2.5 hours?
I think so.
Something like that.
2.5, yeah.
What I thought was interesting about it was the battle with Vecna ended about halfway.
Yeah.
So like the movie was over halfway, but they spent half of that movie to show us what happened to the other characters. I thought that was fantastic.
I was completely fine with that. In fact, I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't wrap it up too quick.
Yeah, and I thought that they did an excellent job on
too.
that. I mean, that was just a brilliant way to end the whole season.
Hopper and Joyce is her name?
Joyce, yeah.
Get married, get engaged, and talk about moving closer to the kids and getting out of town. I'm trying to think if there was anyone else.
Well, the teenagers...
They show the graduation.
Yeah. And
right, yeah.
They show him out.
Fucking Dustin was the valedictorian.
Yeah.
He gives his speech.
His speech is pretty cool.
And Max was in a coma for 2 years and still graduated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a weird part.
That's nitpicking.
That's true.
But she's part of it. You know, you can't hold her back because that was unfortunate.
I mean, she did save the world.
Right. You know.
Does anyone know that?
No. But she has that six-pack.
No, I'm saying that they saved the world, but I don't think does anyone know?
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
They just because it was just earthquakes or some shit.
Yeah, they said it was earthquakes.
Mike and Holly's parents didn't know anything until this season, and it's been going on.
Yeah, but hang on. I feel like the whole town knows about the monsters because they were running around everywhere, weren't they?
I think they even show a statue, and it said something about the earthquakes.
What about the dogs in the hospital? I mean, there's people everywhere. They had to have seen them. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they all died.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they were out and about for a long time there. But
they can also make portals.
Well, you'd think if
but you saw it running through the hospital.
I'd have to rewatch it. I don't remember if anyone else was there.
I mean, I know that they killed some doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anybody lived or whatever.
Right.
They killed a lot of fucking people.
But you'd think that there would be some.
You would think there would at least be some talk, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just see what's underneath those steel plates that we've been riding the sleds down.
Yeah.
That's a portal. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe I'm just a bad guy. I would have found out what was under those fuckers.
Yeah, someone probably would have, unless the military. Well, I would say unless the military was watching them, but I didn't see any in that scene.
They were in and out of those fucking.
Because they were able to. She was able to lift it. There wasn't anybody around. So
that was a pretty neat scene, wasn't it? Whenever she picked up that piece of metal and
and don't forget that those pieces of steel were like huge and thick.
Right.
Kids wouldn't be able to lift them up.
No, you would need some machinery.
Yeah. But as an adult, I would probably still
you're
do
the
it.
guy that digs the holes in video games. You probably tunnel.
There's no steel plates. During Dustin's speech, I liked at one point he mentions D&D and Hopper goes, "Jesus Christ."
That was awesome.
That's how it's perceived.
Yeah, that was so cool. Hey, wait, speaking of Hopper real quick, I just saw on the news today that now that Stranger Things are over, Hopper was supposed to be in another movie or something, and now he's not going to be in it because for some reason that has to do with Stranger Things.
Oh,
I didn't read the article or anything, but it was fun. But there's something about that. Like he's in some shit. I don't think he's in shit, but I think there's something going on for sure. But I don't know what it is.
That's exciting.
Breaking news: something's going on with that actor.
Yeah, Hopper.
You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first. You didn't hear what it was, but you heard it here.
But yeah, I love Dustin's speech. Yeah. I mean, he gave homage to Eddie, of course.
Well, the entire speech was exactly what Eddie described.
Yeah. How he would do it.
Yeah.
And I forget what he called the principal was square or something, and everyone was like freaking
out.
My
God.
Started playing music and shot confetti, and it was cool.
Tore open his robe, Hellfire lives.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I felt like I was. If you went through something like what they went through, I feel like you'd be like, who cares about any of this?
I don't give a fuck if you're an adult or not.
Right.
I mean, I've killed monsters. Get the fuck out of my way.
Honest to God, you couldn't go back to a normal life.
It would be very difficult.
It would be very difficult.
Well, that's what our soldiers deal with PTSD coming back from war.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even at that age, you know, you have all this respect for, you know, teachers and principals because they're adults and they're teachers. But if you went through that, none of that, you wouldn't think that way anymore.
Not at all.
In fact, I felt watching the end of this that Mike had Mike's ending was very much like Frodo's ending in the respect that everyone else, for the most part, comes back and kind of returns to life and is happy. And I really felt like Mike was the only one that was like, didn't really get a happy ending, which was sad.
He didn't. He got fucked.
Yeah.
He got fucked hard, man.
I think he had the worst ending of anyone.
The kids have the end campaign adventure to close,
which was awesome.
Which was fucking amazing. But they didn't like his story, so he had to elaborate.
Yeah, they were like, "Come on, there's more of the story."
Yeah,
right.
And I loved how they used that story to show their futures, which was really cool.
That was cool.
So you see Lucas and Max stay together.
Right.
They show Will. I forget where he moves away to school.
He became a sorcerer and went to the big city.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dustin, they show. He talks about being in the library and shows him at school, but he still has adventures and it shows him running out to Steve and hang out with him.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool how they did it. And then it shows Mike. I'm assuming he becomes a writer.
That's what he said he was going to do.
Yeah, he talks about telling their stories.
Yeah.
And he says, except for the story of the magician, mage, who is 11.
Yeah, that was her character in D&D.
Right. And then he tells a story about how she tricked everyone and escaped
with an illusion.
Yeah, with an illusion. And I wrote down at that moment, I called it. Elle disappeared.
Yeah.
But it's still very much up to interpretation if you think she died.
Yeah. Such a great way.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen, and the part after that where they show the younger kids.
Yeah.
Playful Derek and Holly.
They go and put away their binders.
Yeah.
Right.
And then,
oh my God, I cried like a bitch.
Dude, the moment when the younger kids come down and Mike walks up and he looks back at them. Oh yeah, I was rolling tears.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah. Fucking amazing.
It was nice to see those kids start to play Dungeons and
Dragons.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the younger generation.
Right.
Well, I guess the very first episode starts with like a zoom in of the basement door. So it makes a full circle.
Right.
Because they end with on the staircase.
Yeah.
But listen, I know there was like a lot of people saying that they did not like how they ended it.
Sure. Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic.
I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yep.
I couldn't sit here and tell you how maybe if they would have killed off a character, it would have been a little bit better just to see like they humanized the whole group a little bit. But I thought it was fine. I really enjoyed it. I thought they did an excellent job.
Immediately after watching, really my only problem was I think it should have been a little harder. Like I think there should have been more maybe Demogorgons or something else to fight. They should have been more banged up. Maybe someone else died.
Yeah.
But overall, I loved it. I thought they ended it perfectly. Everyone got a good ending.
Yeah, I thought this, and the fact like we said, like they gave it enough time. They did half the movie like for the fighting and half the movie for the ending. And I just thought that was kind to do that because it gives us the end.
Right.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And listen, I nitpicked a lot. I didn't have those thoughts while I was watching it.
No,
I didn't.
No.
You know,
and there are things that I saw other people point out.
Right.
But to be fair, I didn't think of it until I saw someone point out, why weren't there Demogorgons? I was like, oh yeah, why weren't there Demogorgons?
Yeah. The entire planet. The entire planet. You know.
Yeah.
But
they were all on vacation.
Yeah.
You know, it was always about the characters. From day one, and Fuck.
Yeah, I remember. I saw something online that said they explain how they screwed up and it couldn't have been this because of this. And I thought, even if I read it, I wouldn't get it. Like, these guys think way too hard on this shit. It's a fucking TV show. Sure. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. There's loose ends. There's ties up. You know, but geez, it's a fucking show for what you got.
Right.
Which was free. Fuck, it was fantastic.
Right.
It'll be hard to follow in those footsteps.
It's going to be hard to beat, too. You're right.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing I do wish we would have seen was what happened to that Dr. K.
Yeah.
I wish she would have died.
I would have liked if she died. Or at least, because I was thinking...
Or go in handcuffs, like
right.
Being like trouble with the military.
Because we talked a little bit, and the one thing we talked about was... Hopper and Nancy killed soldiers.
Yeah, why are they on their honeymoon drinking lattes?
Yeah, like what happened?
Yeah, they should be in jail.
I think they could have easily shown maybe something even like a newspaper article where it shows that lady in handcuffs.
Yeah, something.
So then maybe you think, okay, she got arrested. They were doing some shady stuff anyway. Maybe the government just said, we're just going to forget this all happened.
They just backed up and laughed.
Right.
I mean, don't you think? I mean, those were portals to another world.
Yeah.
You know, there's probably some scientific studies could be done.
Well, that's true, too.
But that's thinking.
Yeah.
That's not in the moment when you're watching it.
The fucking, you know, the show's over. Who gives a shit what happened?
Right.
Like that. Like I said, I thought it was awesome.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
My favorite part, when Dustin and Steve, if you die, I die. Fucking best bro moment in fucking television history.
Yeah. That was really cool. I forgot about that.
Fucking amazing.
I'm just trying to see if there are any other notes I forgot. Oh, Holly being a badass when she fought Henry.
Oh, dude.
She took that like fire poker thing and went at him.
Yeah, that was
She was
awesome.
holding him off.
Yeah.
But you know what was the reason that was awesome is because like even when what's her name? The red-haired girl.
Max.
When Max was getting choked by Vecna, she still couldn't help. Like, standing right there. Like, there's like 3 times she gets frozen. She can't do anything. Right. And then at the very end, she's able to break it.
Fuck yeah.
And that was because Max gave her this, was talking to him.
Yeah, right.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They did really clever when the military found the radio station and Max was comatose for fucking 2 years, right? She can't fucking walk,
right.
And they're just
and then she on top of that she was out of it when she was in 11. I don't know, took over her mind and she was helping 11 and 8. She was knocked out.
That took me by surprise. Whenever I just kept thinking, why is Max in there?
I did too until she started leading them, and I thought, oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
She knew where to go.
Yeah. It was just like she was wide-eyed and in a trance, and then
but then it fucked up anyway because the scenes fucked on her. Remember, she couldn't find the right way because something changed or something.
There was this scene with a play or something. These people dancing.
Yeah.
Which did we see that before?
We had to, however, it wouldn't have made sense.
Right.
I don't remember.
But anyway, there are these people dancing, and she's telling them, just wait, and the curtain closes, and then they burst through, and it took her, which I thought was kind of cool.
I thought it was clever. I had no idea what was fucking going on until they went through the curtain, and oh, well, fuck.
Yeah. Maybe I was wrong there. I thought that the things changed a little bit.
Maybe. They could have.
When you say that, I remember them doing that.
They had a plan. And then this is we can't make it in time. And then wait, I have an idea. Just wait. So there was a plan initially.
So maybe that wasn't the way that she originally.
I think they were just rushing her because they were about to fall off, get crushed on the tower.
30 seconds.
So Hopper was knocking like, hurry up. 30
seconds.
That was so good. And he looked so good with his full beard, Hopper.
Yeah.
He looked like a badass.
He's awesome.
So good.
There was one other thing. Oh, one little thing I appreciated when they were the kids were running away from Henry. Mm-hmm. I felt really bad for, who was the bigger kid?
Delightful Derek.
Derek.
Oh, yeah.
I felt really bad for him because... Sure. But I liked that they had someone be out of breath.
Right.
So in these movies, they're always running away from people.
Oh, so much running.
And nobody, everyone isn't in shape.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would make like 3 steps, and I'd be.
I like that actually I had a fat kid who was like, dude, we gotta stop. I need to breathe.
And it was a character we liked.
Yeah.
We cared about him. So it's
he did
just
such a good job. That kid.
He did.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I saw him in an interview, and
he told Henry to suck his fat one.
Yeah.
I sent you guys a clip of him. He was on Conan.
Oh, that's why I watched that. It was really good.
He's so articulate and.
Was it Conan? It was.
It was Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It fucking.
But yeah, no, he was telling a story about how the before the episode aired, there was people giving tours in the area. And they said that we don't know much, but there was the diner. Or was it a diner?
Well,
I think he said he was at a diner.
The ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said that he ended up getting into this group and pretending like he was trying to figure out what's going on. And they said, we don't know much, but we know there was a kid with a striped shirt, like a blue yellow striped shirt, and he goes into here, and that, and he's in there the whole time. He's sitting there. It was cute.
Hell yeah,
it was neat.
He seems like there's a lot of YouTube shorts with him and the guy that played Vecna.
Oh, really?
And they're just hanging out, you know, and they're very funny people.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that kid seems like a nice kid.
Yeah. I wonder where they filmed that. Like
it was in.
Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, it's Atlanta, Georgia. They did say that.
We went years ago. We went down to Atlanta and did like some Walking Dead tours.
Oh, cool.
And it's funny because they would do that. We did one tour, and they had this big set up, and they would talk about like, yeah, we saw this character doing this thing, and then we saw this house got destroyed, and so they like speculate as to what's going to happen in the show from neat. What they could kind of spy on and see.
Yeah. That's
a real thing.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
It's cool as fuck though.
Yeah.
Especially something a big show like Stranger Things. You know what I mean? That's really because they want the people who are really, really into that. They want all those details. I mean,
they do.
That's pretty crazy. Just to get a little bit of glimpse of what's going to happen.
It was cool that for The Walking Dead we saw Senoia, Georgia is what they use as Woodbury in the show. Did you watch the show?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was cool. We went to that
I was
town.
in and out of it.
Right.
I'm a purist on that.
Wait, what show?
The Walking Dead.
Oh.
We were in the one town they used as a town in The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
So it was just really cool
Could
to
you
see.
tell?
Oh,
I mean, when you guys walked in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there were shots they used in the show that we were walking the street like, oh, yeah, this is it.
That's really cool.
And then they had one building that they built for the show, and at one point in the show, it burns down. And we went to where that building was, and it was just an empty lot.
No way.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Man. That is so cool.
But, yeah, love the finale.
Yeah. I thought it was excellent.
Yeah. There was speculation that they were dropping a special episode or something on the 7th, and these were those wacky people that were reading the clock on the one poster. And they did drop something, but it was behind the scenes of the Stranger Things play, which all the things Max referenced whenever they were running down the hallway, Hopper's in there smoking a joint, and that all happens in the play.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's neat. Yeah, they said that there was like that talk on the internet that said that there's actually one more episode, or hidden
conformity gate or something.
And but they said it was going to come out like yesterday, 2 days ago or something.
The 7th. Yeah, and something did drop.
It was just the making of, right?
It was the making of.
And I have no desire to watch that at all. Like, I like a cake, but I don't want to fucking bake it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The making of was for the play, which nobody's seen, except for hard fans.
Yeah.
The actual behind the scenes of the
Season
making
5.
of season 5. That's next week sometime, too.
I like.
Did you watch them? The making ofs?
It's not out yet for season 5.
No, it drops next week.
Wait, is there none? There's
none? One for the play.
Oh,
that was the one that that came out Tuesday was for the play.
So it wasn't actually filmed.
No. I like a good theory as much as anyone.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, come on, that was the finale.
Yeah.
Like, it's done. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the excitement, but I didn't enjoy the hate. People were just, they have to. It didn't end how I want. No, no, they don't have to do anything.
Right.
But the fans are so diehard that it's nice that they're actually releasing these behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, because diehard fans.
Yeah, you'll watch it, I'm sure.
Oh, most definitely.
I wouldn't waste a fucking second of my time.
Probably won't.
You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about that. You know.
I'll actually probably enjoy it more than the actual show. I like.
Well, you like making
really
things and monsters.
That's my thing.
Yeah. So
it's definitely not for everybody.
I can see you loving that.
I found a random YouTube video last night. It was behind the scenes footage of when they were filming Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
That would be hilarious. Was it funny?
It was funny because you just see them like riffing between takes and stuff, and it was cool kind of seeing like the rest of the house.
Oh,
because you really only see like a couple spots in the house,
Yeah.
and you see them walking around the house, and I was like, oh, that's what that looks like.
That's cool.
Was it a long video?
I don't remember. I want to say it was like 20 minutes, maybe.
Oh, I was gonna say let's do a react on that.
We could.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe next bonus episode.
Maybe.
Yeah.